Hi, Mrs. Glynn. It's Alan from Alan Cromwell Designs here with your kitchen design. And should you need any questions, or if anybody else watching this video has got questions about this design or anything else to do about it, or is interested in me doing a design for them, then just give me a call on 07976 753 287. Okay, going back to your kitchen. Right. So we are, yeah, again, the flat does give us a little few constraints with sizing, etc. So we do have some specialist reduced depth units, namely these down the bottom here. Now I've incorporated some style because at the moment you've got a lot of wasted space. All across here is really wasted, and here is wasted. Predominantly because of the space that you have. So what I've done is I've incorporated a much larger unit here, 900 kitchen sink. I have put in a bowl and a half to accommodate, the use of the smaller bowl whilst the main one's being used. So in here, this is basically a 300 depth unit, or a larger unit, depth unit, that is done specially to depth. I have reduced them down to around about 370. So in here there's a corner unit, so we're only losing a little bit of space. It is accessible via this front door here, but it would be for storage of items that are for non-major use. Same as here, we do have a corner unit again, but this is for storage of a longer term use, casserole pans, etc., or bits and pieces that you don't use very often, but you still want to have in the kitchen. I have also incorporated more upper units, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, but underneath the sink we do have a much larger area so that you can store all your various bits and pieces. We still keep the washing machine, and what we have is we have a divider panel between the two to make sure that the oven doesn't transfer any heat through to the washing machine. This is just moves the washing machine up further away, just gives us a little bit more space of usable storage. The oven is a single oven with a hob, 4, or you can probably get a 5 ring up on top. We have here a 400 drawer unit, which is a 4 drawer unit. Then this is your existing freestanding fridge. Then coming across, we've got your a desk area for you and your son to use, similar to where you are at the moment with it, giving access underneath, literally to make it more in keeping with the rest of the kitchen, rather than having a freestanding table that you have at the moment. This here is the boiler unit that is filleted to the wall to hide all of that boiler pipework. What we do have is all of these upper units across here, all the way around, are scribed to the ceiling. Now you could stop just over here where the pipework is, because I know that we have all of this massive pipework running across here, and what we have done is put a little box in at the top here as well. So going across, we've got upper units here that literally we have a 400 unit to start with, then we have an extractor unit above the hob, then we have an 800, and then a 500, which we then, it sort of turns around. Now these are taller units, so, and then what we do is we come to a shorter unit across the sink. This is predominantly so that you've got access to the sink, you don't feel too encroached in your working area. Then yet again, going over to a corner unit, and then upper units over here. So in actual fact, for a relatively small kitchen, we've got an awful lot of storage. So hopefully, if we just have a quick look now, don't be put off by the colours. I have just been playing with a little bit just to bring you up with some newer, like glass flashbacks, things like that. So just to give you an idea of something that it could be and could look like. So if I come back over here, then basically, let's take the clipping plane down there. So looking in from your lounge area, you're going to get to your boiler and housing. Now the boiler is only going to come in sort of about here, which was going to give you enough space for ironing board and things like that, brooms, etc., should you need it. So here, a desk area that will allow you to have a chair, etc., for your computer. I know you look out onto a brick wall, but you know, I'm sure we can work something else out. This is your existing fridge freezer, and then as you can see up here we've got all of the box work hiding all of the pipe work, and then up on the top of the units across here we also have them boxed in by taking everything, all of these upper units all boxed. So I'm not going to render it up because it takes a little while for the kitchen side of things. So yet again, drawer units, 4-drawer unit with the oven and hob. Then we have washing machine, upper units we have going across, and then using something like the Elica extractor fan that comes out, that's telescopic, that comes out, which will keep it nice and neat and tidy. Going into the corner over there, and as you can see these units are slightly different in size, just to give you that little contemporary style, but yet again still keeping it all boxed in at the top here, and then following that theme on across the other side as well. Down here there would be a little box here to incorporate those, which would be able to be removed, but as you can see, I think here the bottom, the base units are reduced in depth. So just to give you some for image, I've got some there. So if we just render that, so prices for these, I'll give you a call and we'll discuss. Should anything there sort of be not to your liking, I mean it's quite full on. I know that this area here is more than you have at the moment, and only having the two sides, but it does give you an additional storage and also gets rid of these ugly pipes that we have at the top here. So just trying to incorporate everything else. Now you can create this effect with colours, with tiles, or you could use a glass splashback. Glass splashbacks can be relatively expensive, but it's entirely up to you how you want to achieve that. So I mean, that side of things, I have also incorporated just a black floor. I haven't priced for a black floor or a lino or anything for the floor, so just to keep it very, very simple. Okay, as you can see, quite a stunning look to that. Like I say, we're restricted on various items for it, but hopefully you like the design. So if you have any questions or queries on this, or anyone else has any queries or questions on it, do give us a call on my mobile, which is 07976 753 287, and we'll be happy to help. Okay, thanks, talk to you soon, bye.